Alright, y'all, so let's get on over into reading number 2. I don't even know if I'm gonna fucking label these or number these, but this is the second reading surrounding Donald Trump's presidency. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. You are welcome. You're welcome to be here. You're welcome to comment. You're welcome to just be on my page, okay? If you are just tuning into me and you're just running across my page, or my video happens to pop up on your feed, I want you to know who it is that you are following. Okay? Yeah, I'm sitting on the floor with my legs folded. But I want you to understand how I feel about this orange man in charge, okay? So if you are an orange man supporter, understand he gets dragged the fuck out over here, okay? He gets no love. He gets no respect. He gets no accolades. He gets nothing over here. Because as far as I'm concerned, is a mediocre white boy who only made it to as far as he is because of his daddy. And his daddy only made it as far as he did because he was one of these colored people. And I've told y'all that these colored people are different than these colored people. And I know it don't make sense with what I'm saying, but follow along. White people are different than Caucasians, okay? By no means is Donald Trump white people, okay? By no means is this person right here white people, okay? Yeah, I just said his name, but you know, I like to mix it up a little bit because he has a little bit of, is it called cognitive dissonance, y'all? When people be sundowning and getting fucked up, they mind going, yeah, he'll forget what I said, okay? He'll forget that I said his name, or his team will forget. Like, what's the bitch name that's running around? Oh, screenshot every tweet or text that's against this person. Girl, fuck you, okay? Those of y'all that are underneath my post that be, oh, you smoking and da-da-da-da-da-da on your videos and whatever. Well, baby, your father likes children, okay? Your father prefers the company of motherfucking children over grown people. But yet you want to come after me because I smoke a little bit on my channel. Girl, you better go find your father and have him prosecuted like they need to prosecute this person here. Anyway, if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, bitch. Pull up a chair. We can ready to talk about this person again, okay? But what happens after this person's presidency, okay? See, a lot of the things that are going to happen after this person's presidency are occurring right now. With the Three of Wands coming up against that card, it's us moving forward from this person's presidency. Because he, aside from you being a part of these people that I'm talking to when I say this, to you, aside you being one of these people, the rest of America is moving forward. The rest of the world is moving forward, okay? As far as I can see, a lot of the world leaders hate this motherfucker. And by all accounts, they know that it's not all of the American people. But some of you fuckers that helped get him in here, I hope that y'all are reaping a lot of this shit too, okay? Y'all reaping this backhandedness that this motherfucker done put up here. Y'all reaping this two-faced Gemini energy that he's giving up. Yeah, this is all happening right now. But as far as America after the presidency, and I can only speak to America because I don't live in the other countries, but shout out to you if you are joining me from another country. I really appreciate y'all, especially the folk in the UK. Like, yo, the UK fuck with me heavy, y'all. UK folk, tell me some people that y'all want me to do a reading on, because maybe I'm going to dedicate a week to doing readings on people from the UK, because the US is a fucking mess. Y'all know it's a shit stain, and it's going to stay a shit stain until the greatest shit stain, the head of the shit stain committee is out of office. But as I said, going forward, everybody else is looking forward or towards the future. Now, I know that I've been saying that he may be in office 2 years. With the Three of Wands, we may be looking at about 2.5 years this jackass sticks around, y'all. Okay, he or his regime, because as I told y'all in the other reading, his ass is sick, okay, and he's trying to fight the good fight and put on the appearance that he's not ill, but he's definitely got some health issues going on. Specifically with his mental capacity, okay? That brain is shrieking faster than a motherfucking grape in vinegar, honey. Anyway, like I said, we're moving forward. People have developed a self-confidence. There are a lot of people who are turning away from the Republican Party as a whole. At first, it was just people turning on Trump, but they're starting to see, yo, this Republican Party is ass cheeks. It's ass right now. It's a bunch of stupidity, a bunch of spinelessness is going on in this party, and I don't want no fucking part of it. And in the midst of that, people are, optimistic about the future. Like I say, maybe 2.5 years this motherfucker gonna be president, and then they gonna walk him away. We might get a year or a half of a year with J.D. Vance as president, but Trump got 2 years, y'all. And if I'm wrong either way, he's still going to meet his demise. His demise is going to be very public, too. Anyway, and we'll be successful in this. We're looking forward to being able to travel the world again because, because of this orange shit stain, there are these travel restrictions being placed on Americans, as they fucking should. Because if the commander-in-chief is doing ignorant shit to my people, you goddamn right. I'm going to make sure his fucking people can't come over to my country either. Us Americans are looking forward to being able to travel again. Once this shit stain has been contained, I'll put it like that, then we'll be able to travel again. We'll be able to spread our wings. Again, here's America showing up as the Empress card. In my readings, I always pull America as the Empress card. If you pull America as anything else, if you feel like it, jump in the comments and explain how you pull America as the Queen of Wands or as the Queen of Cups or Queen of Swords. Which one do you pull? I always pull the Empress, okay? And in America's moving forward, America is going to return to abundance. People will begin having children again. The beauty of what America could be, because it never was great, okay? Let's get that distinction out there. MAGA represents a United States that existed in the 1950s and the 60s. They don't even represent the 70s or the 80s or the 90s. This is these people that are hell-bent on history returning to itself. So with them kidnapping, allegedly, all of the immigrants, this is them trying to say, oh, well, we're going to get black people to be the slaves. Oh, hell no, you ain't. The Negroes in today's world, although the rest of them did too, shout out to all of our ancestors, baby. We are our ancestors and then some, okay? I need that to be understood to the Republican Party. The moment you try black folk in today's world, not only is the spirit of our ancestors from yesteryear going to show up, the ancestors, the ancient ancestors that we knew nothing about will be there to fight with us. So I mean it when I say tread lightly when you dealing with black folks. I don't give a fuck who you are and how the fuck you hear this statement, but you tread lightly when you're dealing with black folks, okay, baby? Because we are divinely protected. And the only reason why this U.S. will not sink is because of black people. See, at the heart of things, on the other side of it, the Empress card showing up, that's black people showing up finally to help y'all. Yeah, I've been speaking up about the immigration and all of that shit, and I'm going to continue to. Y'all will start seeing more black people speaking up, but I got a warning for us black folk at the end of this, okay? Anyway, black people show up. Black women particularly showing up, teaching these bitches certain things underneath the motherhood that comes in with the Empress. We with our nurturing selves, although we're angry and we're still resting, baby, we still gonna reach as a woman and tap you on your shoulder like, baby, don't do that. Don't say that. Don't wear that. See, us black women, and I'm not leaving black men out. I'm just speaking specifically to black women's role in the furthering of this stinking ass, ghetto ass country, because I'm a woman, okay, a black woman. Black men are definitely going to stand up, but I'll show y'all where black men come in the reading, okay? That does not mean that we are going to protest, baby. We're done protesting. While we applaud y'all in y'all efforts and we support you, except y'all that's burning shit up, stop burning shit up. We are not going to use our bodies anymore, because the moment we show up, the moment the super friends show up, the moment that the X-Men show up, when the motherfucking Justice League really show up, because the black people is all of the above, family, us black folk is all of the above, then they gonna try to start turning their guns on black people. Y'all notice that while there has been a little bit of violence, they ain't shot nobody dead yet. It's because black people are not present, okay? The real life threat, the people that can move shit forward, they feel like we're not present. But to their dismay, we've been online chanting and telling folk where the fuck ICE is, and we've been speaking out against the shit. See, they can't handle that, so now they're throwing all of this shit out about, oh, Mexicans are so racist against black people or the Latin community as a whole. Yeah, and as black people, we get that, but there are those of us who see the bigger picture, too. No, we ain't skipping over you motherfucking racist Latins that are saying stupid shit, baby. What we are doing is finding your location and sending ICE to your house. Yes, I said what I said. You don't get to be racist and expect us to fucking help you, so you better cool your jets, baby, okay? As I said before, when it's all done and said, I'm gonna rock with my people, and if y'all can't control these racists in y'all motherfucking communities, then I can withdraw my help. Got a couple thousand people following me. Them couple thousand people, if I tell them fall back and do nothing, I guarantee you they'll be like, well, we wasn't doing nothing anyway, but sis, say less. Let's do less than what we've been doing. Be quiet before y'all fuck around and experience true black silence. Okay? Y'all need our help more than what you're willing to admit. But you're too motherfucking arrogant and too fucking racist within the history of your families to admit that you need us black folk. You know, get online with your ignorant comments. Oh, black people going back to Africa. Let me educate you dumb Latin people on some shit real quick. Not all of you. I'm talking about you dumbass racists, okay? So before you get underneath my comment popping it, bitch, go check on your abuela and make sure that motherfucker's still sitting at that house that she paid for every month, okay? Anyway, black people can't be deported, yo. Black people are actual citizens of the United States. Those of you who are confused by it and are saying black people gonna get sent back to Africa, and guess what, ho? We gonna be welcomed with open fucking arms. Sure, there are gonna be some Africans that don't like us, but the majority of them do. So what say ye then? Oh, well, that's where they should have been, and you should have been in your fucking country. But I'm going to touch more on that when I get to the immigration reading. Anyway, we're moving forward because the super friends have shown up. Y'all looking for a timeline on it? Within 3 months, black people will begin to help more. Help and solidify the opportunity for y'all to learn something about being so anti-black. To learn something about aligning yourself with fucking Caucasians, okay? For y'all believing that you were better than any of us black folk because your skin happened to be a little, maybe not even lighter, because most of you motherfuckers that are racist, your skin browner than mine is. And I'm a full black woman, baby. 96% black, okay? You have the great opportunity to learn some things, to educate yourselves about black people's experiences, the things that black people go through, to unlearn that racism that your families taught y'all. I remember I was watching one of the made kind of creators that I follow, and he was having people come on his channel, and one of the people that came on there, no, it was him himself. He was talking about how the news, what is it, Telemundo, that comes on in the Spanish households, or the Latin households, and the only time they show black people on the channel is when black people are being accused of or being drugged in the media. Other than that, there are no good posts or no good mentions of black people. And what that does is teach Mexicans or Latin people, let me keep it broad, okay? It teaches those Latin people, hey, even if them motherfuckers ain't never met a black person, not to trust black people, to paint black people underneath this negative gaze. Meanwhile, they're showing fucking white people or Caucasians, because again, there's a difference between white people and Caucasians. They show Caucasians underneath a good light all of the time. Therefore, making Latin people believe that To be great, you must aspire to whiteness. See, this is a opportunity for y'all to unlearn this, and y'all gonna get this over the next 3 months, or within the next 3 months, y'all will learn this, okay? And of course, in divine timing, we will learn to bridge our differences amongst the races, because realistically, Mexican folks, specifically gente mexicana, y'all getting a real negrito moment, ain't you? Y'all are getting to see what it's like for black Americans, black immigrants, either way, anyone who identifies as black. Y'all getting to see what it's like for us on a regular daily basis. It don't matter if you're a light-skinned black or a brown-skinned black or a dark-skinned black or a pale-skinned black. They try to receive us as a threat. This is what Donald Trump has put out specifically for Mexican people. See, he's disguising it over, immigrants, but he's got a hard-on for Mexican people for whatever fucking reasons, I don't know. Y'all think they got something to do with El Chapo sliding away on these motherfuckers all the time? Anyway, we don't get into that on the other reading. I mean, But anyway, we're getting to the point to where is that, or we will get to the point where we can bridge our differences and we can learn to celebrate with one another and coexist better with one another. I'm not saying that we don't know how to be around each other, because there's a lot of Mexican people or Latine people, period, that live in a lot of the black neighborhoods, and we get along just fine. But there is an overwhelming majority of y'all that are still so fucking anti-black that it makes you right there with them fucking colonizing ass Caucasians. And them very same Caucasians that y'all have aligned yourselves with, that taught y'all to hate black people, no matter where the fuck we are from on this fucking ghetto ass earth. Now they've turned on y'all and they eating y'all faces like motherfucking sweetbread. But we will be able to move beyond that, okay? We will learn how to become supportive of one another, okay? This immigration thing absolutely is a karmic lesson to the Latine community. And to those of you who are immigrants who are anti-black, including those black immigrants who purposely separate yourself from black people. I bet you talking with a black accent right now, ain't you? I bet you trying to mix your ass in with hood folk now, ain't you? That karmic lesson, it applies to the black immigrants too. While I love all of my African followers, baby, y'all are notorious for this shit. Your families teach y'all to stay away from black Americans, and you try to align yourself with the whitest life you can, only to find out you still a nigga. In America, you're still a nigga. Doesn't matter if I not black, I Ethiopian, you black. I not black, I South American, you black. With cinnamon. A little creamer in your coffee. But you still coffee, baby. Haven't heard any Nigerians do it, but what I've heard Nigerians do is be directly disrespectful to black Americans. Yeah, y'all do it. The only ones that I haven't had real issues with is Ghanaians. Ghanaians are the only African folk that I've run into in St. Louis, North Carolina, and now out in California that have been more accepting of black people, black Americans. So this will be a way for y'all to bridge that foolishness, and y'all can begin to learn more about black culture. And it's not just on y'all. It's going to take us black folks too, while not forgetting about our past and the things that our ancestors have been through. It's going to take us being willing to accept, yes, they've received their karmic lesson. Now, do we move forward, or do we continue to stand as, oh, fuck y'all? Y'all said this once, we ain't fucking with you no more. While we can keep that, so partially that energy, the universe is interested in us black folk, okay? Learning to bridge differences as well. Whereas that on the other side of it, they have work to do. Black people, we too have work to do to bring this tree together, because us as minorities, all of us that are not Caucasian, and white folk, I'm gonna exclude y'all from this because y'all are part of that palm colored people crowd, but we don't hate you. We hate the racists in y'all little group, but we don't hate you. But right now I'm talking to people of color, okay? We have more in common than we are admitting to, okay? We do some of the same shit. We rig shit up, make shit work. You know, nigga rig some shit to make that shit work. We all got some type of ism that we do within our cultures that maybe shouldn't draw us closer together, but should just give us a good chuckle that we all do this one thing or these few little things and call it something different. Okay? Now, the unexpected revelation that's going to come about that the Republican Party and Donald Trump himself hates is that we are going to get to the point to where that we can talk these things out, okay? And this isn't far off in the future. These are things that are coming together with the Three of Coins influence, okay? We'll clear the air. We'll each learn something about each other's cultures that we didn't know that was based in racism or based in bigotry that we've been carrying around all of this fucking time that has been blocking us off from getting to know each other and being good to one another, so that when a fucker like Donald Trump gets in office, we can all band together like a fucking fist. Look at my nails, trying to ball my fist up with my nails on, but we can get together like a fucking fist and strike harder. We are on the cusp of this right now. And I mean, within the next 3 months, this is going to happen. We, again, are going to learn new perspectives about each other. Truths are going to be unfiltered. Again, we are going to take on that Capricorn energy, that earth sign energy, that grounding energy that we are going to learn to work with and learn to be cooperative with each other more. I'm not saying that there will be automatic friendships, and some people there will be friendships built, because you're going to see that the way that you were taught about a group of people was wildly ignorant. Okay, unfiltered truths are going to happen. A lot of y'all are going to find out your mima or your what y'all call them, your abuela and your abuelo, or your ti and your tio was lying to you about black people. Okay, those of us who are black and from different countries, you're going to find out that your family was being biased against African Americans for no fucking reason. New perspectives will be born. Not only that, new alliances. Like I said, we will learn to get along with each other and coexist. We are about to bridge this racism gap, y'all. Yes, we gonna do it in this fucking generation. Yes, the fuck we will. Universe just ask us to release our expectations of one another. Don't expect everybody to know. Well, you should know, okay? But don't expect them to understand the depth of why black people don't appreciate being called slaves or being referred to as slaves. We'll have to teach them. And if they refuse to be taught, we know what to do with those. We're going to cast them to the side. Black people, we're going to have to learn that it's kind of racist for us to be calling the Rice House the Chinaman. Shit like that, y'all. We're going to have to stop doing that. And of course, we're going to get those that are motherfucking butthurt and try to, put their own spin on things. Oh, black people make fun of the shape of my ass so much. Well, you need to do some squats, because white folks is laughing at you too, baby. Okay, your own people is laughing. They just ain't saying it as loud as black folks. Black folks is hilarious, and we going to always find some comedy amongst some tragedy. Y'all may not like that, but I love that about black people. I love that in the midst of something serious, we can find some calm. And y'all hate that about us. That's one of the greatest things about us black people. No, it doesn't mean that we're never serious. But we serious about laughing some shit off, because we not finna have high blood pressure. We not finna have all this shit going on like y'all got going on. Yes, we understand the severity of the situation, but we gonna get a key too, bitch. That said, black people of color, let me not lay it all on black folk, because it ain't all on us. It ain't black people's responsibility to unracist you motherfuckers. It's y'all opportunity to listen to us and become non-racist. But either way, with those that are butthurt and still try to play victim, those of us who understand the assignment, continue to spread positivity. Okay, the universe has given us that as the objective and as the suggestion going forward, because we got a long way to go, but it's beginning right now. Okay, of course the paths are unknown. We don't know what lays ahead of us, because us as black folk, and this is our warning, black folk, our past lives are always going to show up. By our past lives, we will never forget the atrocities that each race, okay? Not just white people, Caucasians, excuse me. Not just them. We will never forget how each race has treated us, okay? We will never forget being called nigger underneath these comments for no reason. We will never forget that a bastard like OT that Mexican is still being allowed to produce music. Gente Mexicana, what y'all doing? Y'all gonna let him disrespect black people and what are you gonna do about it? By the way, that fat ass piece of shit would not, that fat wetback would not say none of that shit to a black man. Excuse me, Gente Mexicana, for saying that, but he said he can say nigga, right? That big fat, out of shape, booty licking motherfucking chili dog king motherfucking Mexican piece of shit, Trump supporting piece of shit wouldn't say none of that to a black man. You know why? Because a black man would have knocked his fucking shit off. Nigga, go say some of that shit to a motherfucking gang member. One that'll straight up get down and fucking go in your mouth like a motherfucking dentist. Now don't get y'all racist ass up here and go say shit to black women because you feel like, oh, I can beat that black woman up. Y'all ain't saying it to the right black women either. Okay? I'm gonna tell you what. If you think your motherfucking tire floating ass is gonna get in my face and call me a nigga, baby, I'm gonna go in your mouth and extract your larynx. I'm gonna go further than being a dentist, alright? You don't get to be racist just because you're Mexican. Just because they're flooding y'all neighborhoods and snatching y'all ass up like grapes off a vine. Now you better check these racist ass Mexicans, okay? Anyway, that said, black folks, although, yeah, we moving forward and we're not the heathens of the human race, we still need to guard and protect our hearts because we still can't outright trust these motherfuckers because, yeah, we at the infancy of us being able to bridge these gaps. It won't happen overnight. Although the things are happening within the next 3 months or they're going on within these next 3 months, this is the beginning of it, okay? Black people, you see we show up as the super friends, specifically black women. Guard your heart. Don't allow none of these others to get close to your heart to make you abandon the purpose, abandon the process, abandon the mission, okay? Because there are going to be those out there that are disguised as those racists that are disguised as loving people that'll show up and will try to stroke your ego when the whole fucking time he hates your 4C hair and your beautiful dark skin or your beautiful brown skin or he fetishizes your beautiful light skin. Yeah, those will be present. So although we're moving forward, black people, still guard your hearts until they have agreed upon and started distributing reparations for black people, because again, it's a racist ass Mexican senator out here that's trying to make it like, oh, Mexican people deserve whatever. And yeah, y'all deserve a reparation for what you got going on now. But black folk gonna come first, okay? And I need to hear more of y'all speak up and say that, because y'all have been warned that this motherfucker was gonna do this since his last presidency. So the shit that y'all are in right now, you will have to stew a little bit more before you get an overpouring or an outcry from black people, okay? Because we still can't trust you. While we're willing to move beyond this shit, we still know the path is unknown with y'all. So, again, it's not our place to unracist your ass. It's your place to unracist yourself so that we can move forward into this beautiful reality that awaits America. Because regardless if you turn your racism off or not, we are moving forward. You will be left behind with the Trump administration, MAGA, and all of the other people with their unfiltered, unadulterated racism. All right?
Feel the sacred glow in the realm of the real. Let a power flow. Bye.